Let's talk about money. Specifically, let's talk about why you don't have any. I'm 17. I made over $140,000 last year. Not from a job, not from my parents, from YouTube. And before you scroll past thinking this is just another flex video, hear me out. Because the reason most teenagers are broke has nothing to do with luck or talent or connections. It has to do with how you think about money. And until you fix that, nothing changes. So here's the real reason you're still broke in 2026. Most people grow up thinking money comes from a job. You wake up, go somewhere, do something you don't want to do for 8 hours, and at the end of the week, you get a paycheck. That's the model. That's what we're taught. But here's the thing. That model is designed to keep you exactly where you are. It's trading time for money, and time is the one thing you can't get more of. If you're broke in 2026, it's probably because you're still waiting for someone to pay you for your time instead of figuring out how to create value that scales. I'm not saying don't have a job. I'm saying if your only plan is to work for someone else your whole life, you're going to be broke a lot longer than you think. This is the biggest lie people tell themselves. I can't start because I don't have money for equipment. I can't start because I can't afford courses. I can't start because I don't have startup capital. None of that is true. I started with a phone I already had, a Samsung, not the newest one, just the one in my pocket. I used free editing software. I used free gameplay footage. I spent $0 to start making content that eventually made me over 6 figures. If you're broke in 2026, it's not because you don't have money to invest. It's because you're using that as an excuse to not start. Open your phone right now. Look at your screen time. How many hours did you spend today watching other people live their lives? How many hours did you spend scrolling through content someone else made? Now compare that to how much time you spent creating something of your own. That gap is why you're broke. Every hour you spend consuming is an hour you could be spending building something, a video, a skill, a product, a service, something that actually moves the needle. But consuming is easy, creating is hard, and most people choose easy. There's this thing humans do where we think conditions have to be perfect before we start. I need to learn more. I need better equipment. I need more followers. I need more confidence. I need the right time. Here's the truth. The perfect moment doesn't exist. It never has, and it never will. There will always be a reason to wait. Always. The people who make money aren't the ones who waited for the perfect moment. They're the ones who started in the imperfect moment and figured it out along the way. I started my channel when I had no idea what I was doing. My first videos were bad, like really bad. But I kept going, and eventually bad turned into okay, and okay turned into good, and good turned into money. If I had waited until I felt ready, I'd still be waiting. Here's something nobody tells you about money. Money is just a side effect of solving problems. If you're broke, it's because you're not solving a big enough problem for enough people. Think about every business you've ever seen, every successful YouTube channel, every product, every service. They all exist because they solve a problem. Entertainment is a problem. Information is a problem. Convenience is a problem. People pay to have their problem solved. So if you want to make money, stop asking, how do I get rich? And start asking, what problem can I solve? For me, the problem was teenagers who wanted to make money on YouTube but didn't know how. I solved that by sharing what I learned, and in return, people watched my videos and YouTube paid me. Find a problem, solve it, the money follows. This is the boring answer nobody wants to hear, but it's the truth.
Most people try something for a week, don't see results, and quit. Then they try something else for a week, don't see results, and quit. Then they wonder why nothing works. Success doesn't come from what you do once. It comes from what you do over and over again for a long time. I posted videos for months before anything happened. Months. And if I had quit after week 2 like most people do, I'd still be broke right now. Consistency is the thing nobody wants to talk about because it's not sexy. But it's the thing that actually works. So if you're sitting there broke in 2026 and you want that to change, here's what you actually need to do. Stop waiting for money to come to you. Start creating something that provides value. Stop thinking you need money to start. Use what you already have. Stop consuming so much. Spend that time building instead. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now, even if it's messy.
Stop asking how to get rich. Start asking what problems you can solve. Stop quitting after a week. Give it months. Give it years. That's it. That's the whole thing. It's not complicated. It's just hard. And most people aren't willing to do hard things. But you're still here. You're still watching. Which means maybe you're different. If this video hit home, drop a comment and let me know what problem you're going to start solving. I read them. Subscribe if you want to join the journey. Thanks for watching. And remember, you're not broke because you're unlucky. You're broke because you haven't started yet. So start.